So it's been quite some time, ladies and gentlemen, since we last spoke about Meghan Markle and Harry and their obvious private lives. The last time we did speak about them, it was all to do with the South Park episode. Hilarious, by the way. But unless the story we're going to be talking about today, which I'm sure a load of you know about, does a quick U-turn in their favor, they've just given a lot more content for South Park to use. But it emerged last night. Breaking news. Meghan and Harry were involved in a near-catastrophic car chase while in New York, a spokesman claimed. Harry and Meghan and her mother were involved in a near-catastrophic car chase involving highly aggressive paparazzi, it was claimed yesterday. The incident was said to have happened after the Duke and Duchess of Sussex attended an award ceremony with Doria Ragland in New York on Tuesday. Their spokesperson said the relentless pursuit lasted for over 2 hours and involved multiple near collisions involving other drivers, pedestrians, and 2 New York Police Department officers. Now, automatically, when you hear of something like that, especially when it involves Harry and Meghan, you think of Diana and that tragedy she was involved in. You know, it's still a very vivid memory in a lot of people's minds. So when this headline broke, people were concerned. People were worried. What's going on? What's happening? You know, are they okay? And whilst the feelings at the beginning were worry and concern, the more we learned about this story, it started to turn into curiosity and then frustration, because the more we did learn about it, it seems like allegedly it could have been very exaggerated. A lot of the stuff just doesn't add up. Firstly, it was a 2-hour car chase in New York. The paparazzi were aggressively following them, and it was all hectic. But as many people are pointing out, especially the people who live in New York itself, they're saying it's literally impossible to have a 2-hour car chase in New York. It's one of the busiest places. We then got images of Meghan and Harry in the taxi they jumped into, where they obviously look so visibly scared, and in another photo, they aren't even wearing a seatbelt. Now, I believe when they hopped into that taxi, that was just after they had been chased, but even still, you know, it's been made out to be this deadly chase, something out of Fast and Furious, you know, the stunts and all and everything like that. If it was that deadly and that scary, you know, as soon as you get into the taxi, you would put your seatbelts on straight away just to make sure you're safe. You know, for me anyway, it would be an instant reaction, but they don't have any on. And then we get multiple statements coming out from people that completely contradict this whole story. You know, firstly, we have the New York mayor himself, Eric Adams, coming out and saying, "I find it very hard to believe this was a 2-hour car chase." Take a listen.
I would find it hard to believe that there was a 2-hour high-speed chase. That would be, I find it hard to believe, but we will find out the exact duration of it. But if it's 10 minutes, a 10-minute chase is extremely dangerous in New York City. We have a lot of traffic, a lot of movement, a lot of people are using our streets. Any type of high-speed chase that involves something of that nature.
So yeah, he says himself 2 hours is looking extremely unlikely. They've made it seem like it's this 2-hour car chase around New York. They're speeding around corners. It's like something out of John Wick, Need for Speed. There's tires burning, etc., when really it was probably nothing like that whatsoever, you know. And then we get a statement from the taxi driver himself, the taxi they hopped into, and this is what he had to say. "I don't think I would call it a chase. They looked nervous. It wasn't like a car chase in a movie. They seemed quite scared, but it's New York. It's safe." So again, yeah, this chase that apparently happened wasn't as dangerous as their spokesperson made it out to be, you know, and is anyone surprised there? Many things just don't add up. It does look a bit exaggerated. You know, it seems like it happened and they couldn't wait to get the spokesperson out to say, "Oh, we've nearly crashed," you know. Why not just wait? Why not wait for other people to come out first? Because you've done this and now you're looking a little bit stupid. If there was a lot of paparazzi being aggressive, chasing them on motorcycles and all of that stuff, why is there no images of this? Where's the footage? You know, where's the even CCTV footage? Because I can guarantee you, if I walked around New York naked at that time, I wouldn't give people the pleasure, but if I did, everyone would pick that up. There'd be footage everywhere, but there's no footage whatsoever of them being chased in this high-speed thing. It just doesn't make any sense. And until there is concrete evidence of this chase happening, people are going to refuse to believe it. I mean, at this point, I believe more in the fat man coming down on the 25th of December than this whole story. The taxi driver, however, has given another statement. I believe he was interviewed by Sky News. It was posted on their Twitter, and again, this is what he had to say.
You know, I was crossing on 67th Street, and then the security guard hailed me, and next thing you know, Prince Harry and his wife were hopping into my cab. And as we went a block, we got blocked by a garbage truck, and all of a sudden paparazzis came and started taking pictures. And then they were just about to give me the location where they were gonna go, but then they told me to circle back to the precinct, so we circled back to the precinct. Nice people. They look nervous. I mean, I think they were being chased the whole day or something, so they were pretty nervous, you know. But the security guard, he was on it.
And what do you think about the description of this, you know, the near catastrophic event?
Oh, I don't think that's true. I think that's all, you know, exaggerated and stuff like that. So don't read too much into that, you know.
But as far as you were concerned, when they were in your taxi, you know, did you feel like you were in danger?
No. New York City is the safest place to be, right? And there's police stations, there's cops on every corner, so there's no need to be afraid in New York.
You didn't see any cars going over curbs or people banging on your
I
window?
didn't see that. No, that must have happened earlier if they were being chased before on like 57, like Mayor Adam was saying, but not with me. Yeah.
But they did seem nervous to you.
They did seem nervous. Yeah.
Was it a good tip?
Yeah, it was great, man. 10-minute drive, $50, or that's what you asked for, right? You can't beat that.
Yeah, I mean, it does obviously sound pretty hectic, you know. But what about the photo agency that was allegedly involved with this chase? Well, they've also given a statement regarding this whole thing, and they're going against the story Meghan Markle, Harry, their spokesperson, are also telling. The photo agency that were allegedly involved in the near catastrophic chase of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have categorically denied the couple's claims. Backgrid USA have instead accused the royal couple's motorcade of driving in a manner that could have been perceived as reckless. They also refuted claims that there was any collision. There were no near collisions or no near crashes. And here is said statement on your screen. You can pause it to take a deeper look. Yes. Not looking good, is it? Now, obviously, with a story like this, you're gonna get the Meghan Markle fans, the Prince Harry fans, coming out and saying, oh, they're trying to do the same as they did with Diana. They want her to end up the same way as Diana, which I don't even know how they can say those things. I find that quite disgusting, if I'm gonna be honest with you. But there's another issue with those statements. Meghan Markle is nothing like Diana. She has tried to be Diana, the modern world Diana. She's tried to look for sympathy, empathy in any form she can, but it hasn't worked, and it's never going to work. Meghan is nothing like Diana. Meghan has monetized every situation she can get. Her being involved with Harry is just to make a load of money. Whether it's in podcasts, interviews, documentaries. It's all a game to her, is it not? She's used this marriage for her own personal gain. And it's sad because maybe this situation, who knows, will end up in a book, a documentary, interview, for money, because that's all it is to her. People are happy nothing bad has happened. You know, people are glad nothing has happened to these two. Nobody would have wanted that. But people aren't happy with the stunts being pulled to look for sympathy, empathy, and probably more importantly to Meghan Markle, just be in the headlines. But that is the end of the episode, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think about this whole story? Do you think Meghan Markle is telling the truth? Do you think she was chased around New York? Or do you think it was a little bit exaggerated to be in the headlines? I would love to know. If you have enjoyed today, then please, for me, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that big red subscribe button and turn on bell. Wait, I've just realized somebody left a comment in the previous video that the subscribe button isn't actually red, and I've been saying it wrong for like the last few months. Everything is a lie. Hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. However, until next time, it has been your boy JD. Have a great day. Stay safe. I'm out. Peace.